Now, we have our scout troops here, Troop 55, also Troop 570, and Cub Scout Troop 252, and they will raise the flags, and as they raise the flags, Jade Davis, who is in our youth musical this year, and the daughter of Bill and Gina Davis will come and lead us in our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed as the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets everywhere stood on the bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Jade. We appreciate that. Jade is a member of our youth musical crew, and you'll be seeing them starting tomorrow night, and they will be having 2 performances starting on Wednesday night, and we hope that you'll take some time to hear them. They work hard on it, and it's a terrific program that they put on. We have several governmental leaders and civic leaders here this afternoon. I won't go through a bunch of names because the skies are darkening a little bit, so we'll get on with our program. But I would like to introduce to you the president of the Obion County Fair Association, Brenda Baker, who has some remarks for you. Brenda?
I just want to welcome everybody to the 2009 Obion County Fair. I hope as you come through the gates this year that you're educated as well as entertained. Welcome to the 2009 Obion County Fair.
Thank you, Brenda. Now it's my pleasure to introduce to you a former president of the Obion County Fair Association and a former president of the Tennessee Association of Fairs, who all of you know and was the president of the fair when they moved out to these fairgrounds here. Jim Rippey will come forward. We're going to have our Hall of Fame presentation and induction. Jim?
Thank you very much. When Terry asked me to introduce the 2 people that will be inducted in the Hall of Fame, it's quite an honor for me. What most of you may not know, if it wasn't for the Miller family, we wouldn't have an Obion County Fair. Back in the late 1950s, Hunter Miller was the chairman, and his dad and brother, who we're going to honor tonight, were the only 2 people we had working. We were at the old Obion County Fairgrounds at the baseball field. They had one little old tractor and no power tools. And Dave and Royce and Hunter put together the fair. Hunter was working for a bank and put together the fair. And tonight, we not only want to honor them, we want to honor the whole Miller family. I don't believe in over 50 years there's ever been a fair that some member of the Miller family has not been actively working on the fairgrounds or part of that. That is most unusual. 3 generations have worked on this fair for the Miller family, and if they ever change the name from Obion County Fair, they need to call it the Miller Fair, because these folks have been unreal in their work. Dave Miller, the father of the group, Royce Miller, Hunter Miller, Wynn Miller, David Miller, Pat Miller, Tommy Miller, and I hope I didn't leave any of you out, gang, have all been either directors, worked on the fair, and we need to give the Miller family a round of applause for all their work. Two of the Miller family, the father, Dave Miller, who was our first employee, I'm assuming, and Royce Miller. Royce, I believe you're here, come forward. Royce was a lot younger 50 years ago than he is today, but he dug a lot of post hole diggers, and they were electricians, post hole diggers, and we want to again thank you and your family for all of the work. And some of his, David, you here? Tommy? David and Tommy? Any of the rest of them here? Okay. Let's give the Miller family a round of applause for all their work.
Now I'd like to call on Tim Smith, who has a special presentation to make. Tim?
I work at the Extension Office here in Obion County, and because I do, I've been involved with this fair this is my 25th fair. And over the years, I've seen many great things happen and accomplishments made and better things that have happened to the fair over those years. And when I look back over those years, I think about what makes this fair run as smoothly as it does, and it's the effort and the volunteer works of the Millers and people like that. And one of those great men that has helped this fair where it is today is no longer with us. William Thompson died last fall, and he's going to truly be missed by everybody. He was a dear friend of mine and dear friend of many of yours. And you know, if you're lucky in life, you'll get to cross one or two men that truly makes a difference in your life. And William was one of those kind of men. He was a man of great character, and he was a character. And he had a lot of morals and a great personality about him you just couldn't help but love. And I want to read this plaque to you. And tonight, this afternoon, his whole family just about here. His mama and his wife and his two sons and grandkids and sisters and nieces and nephews. He had a huge family. If you're one of his family, raise your hand. Great, big family. And they all are really, let's give them a hand. They're still a very, very close family. I want to read you this plaque, because this plaque is very fitting. It says, in memory of William Thompson, son, husband, father, grandfather, farmer, friend, and fair director. William loved the Obion County Fair. He could be found in the barn most any time during Fair Week. He loved helping the children of this county through the livestock programs and during the Obion County Fair. No job was too small for Mr. William. He will be missed.